Hey there! So today I have another e.l.f. haul, and pretty much everything that I got from e.l.f. this time was sort of like for my face, so it was all powders, brushes, concealers, foundations, stuff like that. So I'm just going to jump right in, and the first thing that I got was the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation, which I am a big fan of. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it. Foundations tend to not have enough coverage for me, or they end up looking too cakey or not the right color, and this was $6. What I really like about it is the pump applicator, because you just pump one time onto your brush or hand or what have you, and I find that 2 pumps is usually more than enough to cover my whole face and drag it down onto my neck a little bit. But my favorite thing about this is the coverage. It does have really good coverage for like acne marks and redness. It covers that up super easily. It doesn't look too cakey. It's pretty natural looking, and this color, I think it's ivory. It's the lightest color that they have. It's perfect for my skin. And it has SPF 15, which is always nice to protect you from the sun. And it's oil-free, which is good because I have oily skin. The next thing I got was something that I already have, but I always have to refresh my supply. It's the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder from e.l.f. So one side is more of a bronzer and the other is a blush. I really, really love this for both the bronzer and the blush. I think it's a perfect mixture. Next thing I got was the e.l.f. Corrective Concealer, and I'll show you what it looks like inside. I really haven't used this much, so I can't say too much about it, but that's what it looks like. It has pink, green, blue, and yellow to kind of combat different problem areas on your skin. I have just used the green a bit to try to cover up some redness, and I can't say that I was like a huge fan of it, but sometimes it takes me a little while and using things a few different times to really start to like it, so we'll see. And speaking of that, I got the e.l.f. High Definition Powder again, and if you guys watched my very first e.l.f. haul, you know that I was not a huge fan of this at first, but I love it now. I think the first time I used it, I was just not really sure what the heck I was doing because it made me look like white and powdery. So this is all over the place, but I'll kind of show you a little bit. It's just really fine, translucent powder. And the reason I like it so much now is because it's the only powder I've found that keeps me from being oily, because I get really oily right here, like the T-zone area, you know. And this is the only powder that will actually soak up that oil and just make me look matte and not shiny at all, which is really nice. And I also got the e.l.f. Complexion Perfection, which I like. It looks like this. And my understanding is that you can either specifically dip your brush in one color, like green if you have redness, or yellow if you want to use it under your eyes. But the primary way that you use it is to take your brush and swirl it around and kind of just put it all over. And it sort of has the same effect as the High Definition Powder. It does keep me from looking oily and shiny, but I don't really notice like a tone correction. I think it sort of just blends together to a white powder to me. So I do like it. I don't know if I would buy it again just because I don't think it really serves its purpose. But it's a good powder just to have a regular powder. And the next few things that I got are brushes, which I haven't opened yet, so I haven't used. So this isn't going to be the best review, but I'll show you what they look like in case you're thinking about some e.l.f. brushes. So this is the powder brush, and it's so soft. I don't know why I'm not using this because I really like it a lot. It's really soft, way softer than my other brushes that I use. So it's a flat head, as you can see, like so, and that's just for blush, bronzer, regular powder. You could probably even do your liquid foundation if you wanted. I also got this foundation brush, which I haven't used because I already have a foundation brush that I found recently after buying this, so I don't need to use this yet, but I will eventually. This one's really soft too, and it looks like this. It's super thin, so that appears to be a good brush. And I also got this other powder brush, which I don't think I would use as much as the first one just because it's really small. I didn't think it would be that small. So that's how big it is. Like that. And I don't know, it's really tiny. I think maybe we would just use it for blush, perhaps. It's not like an all-over face brush. It's too small for that. But I don't know, this one was only $1, so maybe that's why it's a lot smaller than the others. So yeah, that is everything that I got from e.l.f. this time around. I was really focusing on just like my face and trying to get a perfect tone and complexion because I don't have the best skin. But yeah, my favorite is definitely the Flawless Foundation. It's great. I would buy it again. I wish there was a little bit more product in here, because as you can see, I'm already about halfway done with it, almost done with it. And I'm also a huge fan of the high definition powder. The blush and contouring powders are great. And I'm going to use this brush from now on because I'm a big fan already. It is so soft, and the flat top, I like that for powder. So that is everything. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't checked out e.l.f. yet, I definitely recommend it. It's one of my favorite makeup brands. It's super cheap. Majority of their things are $1. Some things are $3, some things are $6, but for the most part you can get a lot of your basic makeup needs for $1. And it's eyeslipsface.com, so definitely check it out if you guys haven't checked it out yet. I try to spend $25 every time I go there so you can get free shipping. That helps a ton. But yeah, that's it for e.l.f. products. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!